This used to be a derelict storage unit and now it's a fully booked private personal training studio. And in this video, I'm going to give you a full tour of what I've got in here, how I set it up without going broke, and what it actually costs to run this place month to month. So if you're thinking about becoming a personal trainer in the UK, you're thinking about opening your own gym, then make sure you follow this video and all the other videos that I've posted, because I'm going to give you the mistakes that I made and everything that you can learn from, and hopefully give you some tips to get started on your own. So let's get straight into it. This is what I've got in the gym right now as it stands. We've got a squat rack, we've got barbells, weight plates, and dumbbells from sort of 2 kg to 42 kg. We've got a few selectorized machines, chest press, shoulder press, lat pull downs. We've got a hip thrust machine. We have a cable crossover, leg extension, leg curl, pretty much a solid setup of what you'd find in your standard council run gym. We've got some cardio equipment in the Concept Ski Erg, the Row Erg, and the Air Assault bike. But as I was saying, when I first set up the gym, there was probably half that amount of equipment and it still got me clients. Now the gym tour's out the way, let me break down exactly why this setup works really well. And in fact, last year I made just shy of £60,000 from this small 300 square foot studio. Number one is it's private. So that gives me a big pull on clients because not many other places were offering it to the level that I was. It's compact, but it's complete. So like I say, when you've got people going to gyms, commercial gyms that are busy and they're not sure how to use the equipment, this was a great alternative because it's not busy, they're not self-conscious, and they can try the machines that they pretty much can use in the gym and build that confidence up with. The size of the gym meant that the cost was low, it was easy to fill it with equipment, it gave that close, compact feeling without it being too big. Due to the size, it's also easy to maintain and easy to clean. So I will do a separate video on the full breakdown of the cost of the equipment, the cost of the gym to run and everything like that, but for now, let's just have a brief overview. So we've got the rent of the building, which is £700. We've got the bills that will go with that, like your service charge, your insurance, your water, your electric. So we're going to add on another £100 for that. Now, all of the equipment that I've got in there is no loans, there is no overheads on any of that, it's all paid for. So relatively to run my gym at the minute, it's costing less than £1,000 when you add in some other little fees and bits and bobs. But yeah, it's less than £1,000 to run a gym like this. So as you can see, highly profitable if you're able to charge £40 an hour and work, say, 35 to 40 hours a week. Just quickly going back on how I source some of the equipment. So most of the equipment I got from secondhand websites, using Facebook Marketplace, using eBay, using some website and dealers that sell secondhand equipment. The mats for the floor were probably one of the most expensive things to buy. So again, with the gym not being very big, if it was twice the size, double the amount of matting, it's gonna start to add up. So the mats were about 600 quid and I believe I got quite a good deal on the mats. You could spend £1,000 easy just to mat out that size area. So yeah, about £2,000 to £3,000 on equipment initially, and then obviously as the years have gone by, I have added to that. And probably now the equipment bill would probably be sort of £7,000 or £8,000. A couple of mistakes that I did make with the equipment, it's being useful of the space that you have. You could argue, do we need a shoulder press? Do we need a chest press? Probably not, but it's what I want to use in there. It's what my clients want to use. We've got a hip thrust machine that takes up a lot of space. But again, a lot of the clients that are coming through want to use the hip thrust, so that's why I have it. I have made a mistake of buying stuff before, like a belt squat machine, wasn't that useful, so I ended up just swapping it out and getting something else instead. In terms of the renovation of the gym, relatively cheap if you can obviously do most of the work yourself. I had to pay for some lighting to be fitted. Obviously a lot of the painting and cleaning we did ourselves, and then installing the equipment, fairly straightforward, we did all that ourselves as well. So the cost to actually renovate this gym in terms of the walls and the paint and the lighting, again, it was probably under £500. So hopefully you took some value from this video, and if you are a personal trainer or you want to become a personal trainer or even open your own gym in the UK, then remember that you can start small. You will need a clear plan of what you're going to do, what you're going to offer, what equipment you're going to want, what your budget is. And make sure you look around and find the right place. There's a lot of stuff to think about when it comes to leasing a premises, and I'll break that down in another video. But you've got to think about how long the term of the lease is. You've got to think about the use of class of the business, opening hours and stuff like that. You've got to think about how tall the roof is, how much equipment you can get in there, how much it's going to cost to mat the floor down. Parking is a big thing as well. Again, I'll break it all down in another video specifically about why I chose my location. So make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're building your own PT business or gym, and let me know in the comments if there's any other videos that you would like me to create like this one.